let's take an example from home. Purely hypothetical. Absolutely hypothetical. You know I wouldn't give you anything that was close to the truth. This is purely fictitious, and the resemblance to persons living or dead is absolutely accidental. The wife comes in. I just don't believe you. I just don't understand it. You just don't care about the way the house looks. You have no concern at all for the way the house looks. You just don't care. I try to work as hard as I can, try to make things clean, make things look good, and you just don't care. You just make a mess. You just don't care about how the house appears at all. Okay, obviously I did something wrong. Well, you just make a mess. Everything's just a mess. It's constantly a mess around. You just don't care. You just, well, okay, I did something. Something is wrong. What did I do? This time, you just never put things up. You just never put things away. Things are just always like, why can't you put stuff up? Was there something I left out this time? What did I leave out? Well, it's the toothpaste. It's the toothpaste again. The toothpaste, that toothpaste. What did I do with? Oh, the toothpaste cap. Okay, the toothpaste cap. So the toothpaste cap is, yes, you just never put the cap on the toothpaste. And I come in the sink, and there's a toothpaste. It's dribbling out of the cap, and it's dribbling all over the sink and down the sink and all over. You just don't care about how the house looks at all, do you? Yes, I do. Well, let's talk about the toothpaste cap. Can we just focus on the toothpaste cap here? You're right. I was, during my whole childhood, I never learned how to put toothpaste cap on. And I know you've said something about it before, and I don't know. I tried, and I always forget. It's just not a part of my habit. When I go into the bathroom, brush my teeth, my mind is on greater things, and I'm considering what's going to happen in the Soviet Union and the world stability and what decisions Bush ought to make for that day. And putting the cap on the toothpaste is just not right on my front of my mind. So we can say, all right, I will try harder to put the cap on the toothpaste. We can put a sign on the mirror that says, put the cap on the toothpaste. But that's kind of tacky to leave up there all the time. Any other possibility? To put up a sign, what are some other possibilities? Maybe we could, is there any automatic toothpaste? I just saw something advertised the other day. It has a suction on the thing. So you squeeze it, and then it sucks the toothpaste back in. When you finish with it, it pulls it back, and it doesn't dribble. Why don't we try that and see if it works? I don't know whether it'll work or not. Maybe a toothpaste pump. So maybe we can get a pump, and it pumps down, pulls it back. We could try that. Let's try one of those. We'll try it for a few weeks and see if that helps. If it doesn't, then we'll go to something else. Now, we've tried to get a constructive approach to problem solution. Tendency at the time is to say everything. You're just a mess. You don't care about any of it. To exaggerate, to generalize. One party has got to try to identify exactly what is the problem in this particular case. Tendency may be to come back at the same time as soon as the other person says, you don't care about this, your whole house is a mess. Yeah, but you, remember that was 2 weeks ago, and you left some dirty dishes in the sink? Yeah, and remember the bed wasn't unmade 3 weeks ago either, too. In the morning, I came home and the bed wasn't made. Yeah, but that's the day my mother went to the hospital, and I had to go to the hospital early that morning. You don't even care about my mother. My mother goes to the hospital. My mother goes to the hospital, and the only thing you can think about is the bed's not made. And you see, what we have done is to totally lose now the issue that was at that particular point, which was bothering the other person, which was the cap on the toothpaste. And now we're back over here to whether I care about her mother or not. Because I gunny sack, and I've had the dishes stacked away, and I have the making the bed all stacked away. As soon as the first attack came on me, I'm ready to dump the gunny sack and come right back. And to attack. Reciprocal response, I'm attacked. Initial response, attack again. But if one person is able to keep their head, keep calm, and focus simply on the problem, and explore that problem, look for possible satisfactory solutions so that both of you come out of it and dealing with only one issue at a time, and come out of that in a constructive, positive way, you have a win-win situation. Everybody wins.